this as a warm-up and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty, yeah? So take it nice and steady, try and move up a bit. Pinan Nidan.
Pinan Nidan.
Ready? Oi. Oish. Oi. Oish. Oi. Oish. Don't put your heel in. It's a junzuki, so get the distance and the move and the centre of gravity. Oish. Oi.
Victor.
Oish. Don't put your heel in. Oish. Oi. Oish. Oi. Oish. Oi. Oish. Oish. Oi. Oish. Oi. Oish. Oi. Yummy. The only one kata you do not change it, but there's thousands of fights, different fights going on. So you can't think of thousands of fights. So that's why you think about yourself. Yeah? Oish. Yeah, I need to control the distance for my punch. So use your other hand. Yeah? Because that's why you use your hikitai. Yeah? You would be pulling him on, but also the other way to regulate the distance for you, not for sensei Phil. Yeah? So the same here. Glance, same here. Yeah, use your front hand to control, not just for hikitai, but for your distance. Walk towards me. Oh, yeah. Okay, and move back. So, you are using your heel and your ball of your foot, aren't you? Your heel, ball of the foot. Heel, ball of the foot. So, you're slightly raised, which means it's part of the step. So you shouldn't stop here. Yeah, it should be a stepping movement. Can you understand about your first stance?
Close.
Yeah, but not to stop. Just to keep it rolling, because that's a natural foot movement. Yeah? Later on, hopefully, we can look at Pinan Nidan, but the same here. It's an intermediate, you should be moving forward because the foot's showing you that we've got all the moves, we've got all the answers, but we haven't got the questions, have we? To a kata. Yeah? So, you know, because you should be moving forward. Yeah, if you was at the winter course, it was all about trying to make things move. Yeah? Kakushashi. Yeah, this is an intermediate. For you and your head. Yeah? So, if you come across an intermediate, try and let it flow. Not stop. Yeah, it's alright when you're beginners and you're learning, but here, let it flow. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah? Have a think about it. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just putting propositions in front of you. It's up to you. Yeah? Okay, carry on, couple more. Why step and punch me in the arm?
Oh, well, today you put
No, I'm not going to go.
No.
But why step and punch somebody in the arm? You know, orthodox thinking is, why do I open this up? My arm's covering it in the first place. No need. Yeah? So, if you had the privilege to train with Toro Sensei and Schmitz, your uke should be all the way. So the only way that this can make sense is if Sensei comes from 90 degrees and moves. No. Literally take your stance and move around like a clock. Well, that's it. Now he can see. Now I can understand why. Now I can understand why he's using this. Yes? Now I can understand why. This. That makes sense. Makes sense to me. So, all the way through. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at 45 degrees. That's a happy medium, isn't it? You can start at do 90 of them if you want. Alright. So, use 90 degrees and just one. Cut. This way because I'm opening up. Yeah? Yes? Just try it. Try that. That just does not make any sense. 90 degrees. But as soon as you start coming off at centre line, makes a lot of sense. Yeah? And this. Leg swing. Just come across. Down. Makes sense now. To me. Okay. Carry on. Body. And your final stance. Try and destroy his balance. Yes? Yeah? You don't differ from the kata. Keep the kata. Yeah? Control him with his hand. If you want him to pull him over this way to conform to the kata, so be it. If you want to go off that way, not a problem. Carry on. What's the sense in going into a maigeri or a junzuki? Doesn't matter about your stance. Doesn't matter.
Don't confuse.
Do you shirageri or not? I don't think that's the right question. Yeah?
Does it come from sword attack?
Could well be, but we're just looking at different angles. There's thousands.
Yeah.
These are just one opportunity to look at something different, yeah? Can you... 40 cents. So, so this makes sense. Yeah? Especially if I've just... can you move to here? Sensi do. About 45. Come out a little bit. That's fine. I'll take both of you on. So, junzuki. Yeah, you junzuki. Punch, step and punch. Step and punch. Yeah, now. Come away from the punch. Okay, maigeri comes in. Move. Okay. Doesn't make any sense. Can you compare the two now from the traditional way of thinking? Why when my arms in the way? And why? Because I'm putting my kick back into a kick or a punch. Makes more. I'm sure you can put lots of more good ideas about it, but cover, down, punch, moving away, moving away. I love doing that. Stick to the kata. I am not changing the kata. Okay? I might be changing your thoughts about it. Yeah? But that's all I'm doing. Alright, so keep to the kata. You have to think about yourself. Don't think about the attacks. You have to think about yourself because you do not want to deviate from the kata. Yes? So, since you go. I'm seeing you. 1, 2, and then going off at this angle. I know he's there, but you're the one that's in control. 1, 2. Bring him off centre. Bring him off his centre. So he loses balance. Not you go after him. Get him back, and that'll pull him onto the centre. Yeah? 1, 2. Not go over this way, the way that Sensei's pointing. This way. Yeah? If you want to quickly, you can use your Ginambarai to stop it. Yeah? But keep directions clean. That way you'll control them, not you go where they are. Yes? Yeah? So we've looked at a different direction, now let's look at a bit of different distance. Sense them up. No, no. I'm using you because you don't have to have the technique. Great, okay. That's why I've agreed a gig.
That's you.
Yeah, short. Okay. Natural reaction is this, and drop your weight. Yes? This is more, you know, a hook or a punch. Yeah, somebody grabs and punches, so drop, lift. With a partner, can you give him time? Don't suddenly full pelt straight away. Drop and lift. Not here, because then you took sensi keri senji sen. Keep him going that way. Got a rack of ribs there. Yeah? Okay. Grab hook. Up. Down. Yes. Try just two of you, yeah? Yeah? And a little bit too, but yeah, this rolling, moving the hip forward to go through. Yes? So, remember, intermediate? No. Yeah, since Terry said so, it does Tai Chi.
Yes.
Yes? So this should be nice and relaxed. As soon as you put your heel down, it locks the hip. It becomes stationary. Yes? So while it's like this, try not to put your heel down instead. Because it's a hurdle. It's something you have to get over. Yeah, if you use it, you move your centre, which is what you should be doing for Junzuki or anything, moving your centre. Yes, don't put your heel down and then step. Keep your heel slightly off the floor, and when you move your body, because your body then is controlling them. No. Your body's detached then, it's not part of the equation. Yeah? Can you see my arm moving as soon as I'm moving the centre? And that's what I'm controlling them. Okay, move the centre, not put your heel down instead. Yeah, couple more. Drop my elbows so that sense of feel. It will feel something, but it's not this. Can you see a slight effect? If I go to the side, can you see the slight effect? So we'll deal with the left hand first. So you are doing your jiu-jitsu, yeah? This doesn't move. My body's moving. So I'll deal with this one first. The kata is this. But we need to have some effect on sensi flow. Slight, but just enough to move his senji sen. That allows me then to do this. You have a plan? Yeah? Not this. to do Pinan Kata. This. Oh, stop there. Keep on. Come round. Come round. Okay, should have picked up a smaller dog. So, yeah. One, use your body, come within, grab, take your body, down, 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 not up, because he'll come up. Down, and get down, so down. Then I want to bring you back up, and then cut down the centre. Now I'll finish. Yes? One, keep hold of it. Use your body. Don't let them stop in their stance. Down. As soon as they're down there, don't let them settle or get their balance. Yeah? Coming back. And then down, centre. Then through. Yes? Elbow. Up. Then this is where it lets itself down. You go in either to the side or your elbow's coming out. Yeah? Tetsui, isn't it, in the kata? Get your little finger. Cut down your centre. Keep your elbow where it is. Yeah? Control your elbow. Where else do you control your elbows? Your elbows do a lot of work. Seishan, excellent. You control your elbow in line with yours. Much, much stronger. As soon as this joint happens. Yes, so, kata. It's this, isn't it? Okay. Keep to the kata. Yeah, carry on. So, doing this is disjointing your body. You should be using your centre. That's why if you lift your heel, yeah, I'm in the way. So, yeah, here, if you lift this heel, that means your body weight's going this way. Yeah? This, I'm going down, and I'm using my body weight. I'm using my body weight. Then, yeah, Sensei Schmitz does this, and I've got no problem with you. This move. Remember your combinations? Yeah? So, back. That's exactly the same move as your combination. Yeah? But it will be easier for you at the moment, just take it back and come through. Yeah, later on, just take it back and then try and use your... yeah. 1, 2, 3, punch. You just add, not this, that's not Pinan Nidan. Pinan Nidan is using your, so you use your elbow, yeah, use your body weight. Yeah, on the last bit, and then we finish with Pinan Nidan.